Alright, who's ready? Who's ready for video games? I love video games. They're good most of the time. I've been accused of playing only bad video games, but dear reader, what if I were to tell you that sometimes the video games I play are good? This is not one of those times. This is Resident Evil Code Veronica, the worst of the old-style Resident Evil games. A statement I will continue to back up with knives. Alright, I think I need to go back to the, training center. I think that's where we're going. It's been like 3 days. Help. Okay, so here's another small thing about this game that I actually think is kind of sharp, is that it clearly gets darker over the course of this bit with Claire. They didn't have to do that. Alright. No, it's not this way. It's, It's a giant fucking worm! I think battery is when you get here as Chris. I think that's also a Chris puzzle. Oh my god, it's a zombie. No. Oh, this thing. Wait, no, I was supposed to vent the... I definitely remember how this video game, Resident Evil Cinema Verite. I think that's what it's called. One 126. Oh my god, they were zombies! They were zombies the whole time. You're welcome, America. That's right, more Resident Evil. While you were busy... Yep, Joku's doing 7, and then... Yes, it's CV for Dreamcast, but CVX has more people. Also, they shouldn't be a separate category. There should not be a separate category. between CV and CVX. They're the exact same game. And this stupid thing, this butthole monster. Oh no! Yeah, the biggest difference between the original Dreamcast version and the not Dreamcast version is one of them has 5 more cutscenes or something.
Hello, Braden.
Hello, Justin. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How's Steve doing?
Oh, he's doing great, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Steve is still alive in this game.
Doesn't he die at the end?
Oh, don't worry. No, he dies at the 3/4 mark. So it's even better.
Which is the better version of Code Veronica?
There's no reason not to just play Code Veronica X.
Did that one got remastered, didn't it? Like
yes,
that's the
yes.
one that's easily available.
Oh boy, a child is jumping up and down upstairs. Thump, 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 thump. You're right. How else will I know? How else will I know? Yeah, the correct experience of playing the game on the Dreamcast gamepad. You're right.
I'll be back in a second. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm a pirate. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to everyone's favorite Bindendo game. Resi Code Veronica, as they say in Europe. Oi, you guys like Resi? It's me, official PlayStation Magazine, 1999. I love Wipeout and I love Resi. Me and the lads were always talking about how much we love Resi. I will solve this then. Have you heard about Lara Croft? She's got giant knockers, she does. I love 50 Hz in all my video games. I love it when Tekken runs exactly 10 frames slower. That's how I get off in the morning. Me and the boys, we used to play Tekken and then steal people's money for heroin. This is the plot of the movie Trainspotting, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right. This puzzle. Yes, alright. Golden teacup for Veronica.
I am back.
Hello. I'm solving a puzzle. They have this.
Resident Evil games with puzzles.
Oh, I fucked up. Borgmaster doing a parody of a song that is literally old enough to have grandchildren, I'm pretty sure. RE number X.
Is the remake, I guess, going to be of this one or of Zero?
It's rumored that both are in production.
Ah.
So, who fucking knows?
Which one do you think would be more interesting, of this or Zero remake?
Veronica, Stanley, and Thomas.
Clearly, this is the most interesting Resident Evil that hasn't been remade. I didn't think of another one that would need to be remade at all.
This and
Well,
Zero?
they can't remake the first game again.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they can.
They can. They shouldn't.
All right,
no.
hear me out. What if they make Resident Evil Gaiden but use the the RE7 engine?
I feel like that
By
fan
7,
game
I mean
must
first person.
exist.
Yeah, this is Capcom. They can definitely remake Resident Evil 1 for a third or fourth time. How many times has RE1 been remade?
Once.
There's original, there's GameCube, there's DS.
Yeah, the DS one is just the PS1 version with there's an
Oh.
extra mode
Yeah, like if you want to go
with
that route, then
bad
yeah, there's the
touchscreen
original
puzzles.
Oh, okay.
Director's
I thought
cut DualShock.
I thought the DS one was a whole new, like a whole redo.
No, it's basically so it's the original game. Let's see. Um,
Pretty sure they pretend that first movie doesn't exist.
The original Resident Evil movie,
Yes.
probably the best of the Resident Evil movies.
I mean,
Not necessarily a great movie.
Capcom
mind you.
was fine with
Oh,
those
no.
Paul W.S. Anderson movies when they made money.
I didn't
And
say it was a good movie, but it's,
You can't remake 6 and make it good.
there's no way to remake 6. Anyway, it turns out the real master is Alexia.
I don't think Capcom wants to stir the pot on remaking 5.
All right, we have all of the dumb bullshit. Evil women, am I right? Yeah. Well, what if those evil women turned into giant bug monsters, which is something that happens in 2 Capcom games from this era.
What's the other one?
Onimusha.
Oh, okay.
There's a boss fight against a bug woman in
Sure.
Onimusha.
That sounds like something Onimusha would do.
Yeah. Those those Oni, they be Musha in.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Alright, let's see. Boo, boo, boo. I'm just going to hoard all of my explosive bowgun ammo. For
For no
bosses.
reason. Oh.
For the fucking tyrant on the plane.
Gesundheit.
Thanks.
Bless you, my son. Alright, let's see. Yatsu, do you have any favorite Resident Evil games?
Honestly, probably 2. I know that's the very boring answer, but it just
But it's
kind of
the
is what it
correct
is.
one.
Like
Yeah.
original 2?
Yeah,
And the remake of 2.
the remake 2 is very good. But I played way more of the original 2 than the remake of 2. And it's not that the remake of 2 is bad. It's just, less time.
Yeah. No,
It's time to do
the Resident Evil 2 is a superb video game. I know. Hot take here. Well, the good news is we're almost done with Rockfort Island. The first time.
Is there a second character in this game?
Yep.
Like there is in
Yeah,
most of
yeah.
these?
It's Chris. So yeah, once you basically you control Claire for half the game, and then you control Chris for the back half.
Yeah, I feel like I've never beaten this game, but I've gotten to the part where you play as Chris.
Yep. And the thing is, once you get to Chris, the game becomes a lot more manageable.
Does he have some kind of advantage, or just
He has
the
a
game
shotgun.
gives you more stuff?
And also, everything that Claire left in the item box is still usable. So if, I don't know, let's say you played as Claire, and then you left all of your grenade launcher shit.
Kay
Perhaps.
says his rankings of the new ones is 4, 8, 2, 3, 7.
I do think that remake of 4 is real good.
I don't hate that ranking.
It is, but like, there's discussion on the internet of that remake of 4 replacing the original, and that very
No.
much shows me the wrong way.
No. Now, the Dead Space remake, that's a game that I feel like, I find...
video game?
I find no reason to play the original for the
Yeah,
remake.
that Dead Space remake is real good. If you haven't played it, yeah, it's good.
All
of them.
Is it
all the
entirely
mods are-
unnecessary? Yes. But also, consider that the original Dead Space is one of those games that has a busted-ass PC port.
Yeah, it barely runs.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, I'm not... I mean, my problem with 7 is just the last third of that game's bad. I think the first 2/3 of that game are excellent. I think it does a tremendous job reestablishing the franchise to not be laughable dog shit.
I enjoyed 7. I feel like they really hit their stride in the modern times with the 2 remake.
Yeah.
And 8, especially 8. Like, I really like 8. I didn't think I'd like 8 because it's been so much of the castle just being like a cutscene thing, not really a game.
Yeah.
But then it turns into a more of a gamey game.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot.
It gets very silly.
Yes. Yeah, the first 2 hours of Resident Evil 8, it takes a while to get going for me. Then it does.
Yeah.
And it's real good.
It's a fun game to speedrun too. I think 8 is a fun speed game because you can skip so much of that game and just go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were parts of it that I felt I was just kind of running through.
Seven Last is 8 does its shtick better. I feel like 7's whole. I feel like 7 sticks the landing maybe.
Seven is very silly.
They're both very silly, but I feel like 7 goes for a tone, and I feel like it maintains that tone a little better. And 8 goes off the rails by the end when you're fighting Magnus.
Heisenberg. Yeah.
Yeah,
Magnet Wizard. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
played.
That is
Yeah,
still one
you-
of the
you-
funniest
you
Matt Rory comments I've ever seen. Just like, there's no way this is Resident Evil 8. And I was playing RE8.
Yeah, you get in a fucking mech thing and
Yeah.
have a fight with a Magneto.
With Hillbilly
Knockoff?
Magneto or something.
Yeah,
It's delightful.
See,
Yeah,
I had one VMU
I have
in
2
the pad.
VMUs in the
Yeah.
Dreamcast
I'd have one
pad.
VMU and one jump pack is what they would call it.
And I think this one in the back is a, let's say, a dodgy third-party memory card.
so like, is a VMU just a really endearing bad idea?
Yes, like everything else Sega made. The VMU is also the last unlockable character in All Stars Racing Transformed. Like, it's literally a VMU.
How many of the kids know what a VMU is?
Yeah, I think
How many of the kids know what a memory card is?
the DLC for 8 is...
Let me tell you, that 5 meg memory card was like, oh boy, look at all that space.
Oh, okay, here we get some fun cross-dressing hijinks.
Oh
Boy, howdy.
For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
Are you telling me that aspects of this game didn't age well?
I'm saying that aspects of this game is going for, like, these crazy European aristocrats.
And they are pretty crazy.
Steve!
And
A secret door.
After her.
anyway, what if I told you that
Are you okay?
Alexia isn't actually Alexia?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Wow.
She's just Alfred wearing a wig. Because crazy.
I mean, yeah, Alfred is crazy.
Have you ever seen Psycho?
Oddly enough, yes.
This
Didn't really
must
like it.
be-
A wig?
I
Whoa!
saw it once.
Yeah, yeah, Psycho's good. I know, it's a really, really hot take.
Wait a second. What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You
Oh
mean
my god, close the door.
Just
Children
opened
are
the
childrening.
Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
How dare they have fun?
How dare they?
System.
How dare they?
Get off my
Trying to
lawn.
blow us up along with the entire facility. Come on, we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
This is a tiny closet.
Yeah, so Steve, that was Steve, right?
Yeah, his haircut is different. That's like the one. That's the other thing they changed in Code Veronica X. They added a
Like-
handful of cutscenes with Wesker in them.
Yeah, most of those are completely unnecessary, but they are there.
Yes? Hi. Okay, hi, have fun. Okay, bye.
You're about to get your face eaten.
Yeah, I know. Well, guess what? There's a child demanding things from me.
Mhm.
As
That's how
always.
life works sometimes.
Also, if I remember correctly, I think this area is on fire in CVX.
Claire seems unwilling to walk down those stairs.
Oh, that's because there's a zombie on them. Shoo. Or maybe I'm just for... Anyway. Now we have all the things to get on the plane.
So how much would you say is left of this game after you switch to Chris?
Chris, I would say Chris is roughly... depending on how fast you do his stuff, either like a third of or a half of this game.
Okay, so I got roughly halfway through the game then, basically.
Yeah. It depends on... Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird because like I had fighting the final like section with Claire. I basically used every bit of ammo I had, and I
Yeah.
had to stab the thing to death with a knife.
Oh, excuse me. This mansion is the one that's on fire.
Uh-oh. You guys hear me?
Hello. Welcome back, Justin.
Okay, there we go. My internet dropped out for a second.
Welcome back from the internet.
Yeah, they have closed my work building tomorrow.
Boy!
'cause of snow.
There's snow in
And
Louisiana.
Yeah, and then they
There's
told
no
me,
snow?
and then I got an
There's
email
snow.
saying, "Hey, you still have to work remotely." So if my internet goes out, and stays out until like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be very happy.
Oh, what a shame.
You know what you could do? You could be like, "Oh no, my internet's out."
I think they can track that.
Yeah, they could be like, "Hey, is any ISPs around here out?"
Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
So you
Right.
just send a bunch
Let's
of reports into isitdown.net or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And you take a photo of it and you send it to your work
Uh,
via text.
Working in an IT department, the networking manager.
Yeah, the general literacy of the people you're working with probably
Slightly
higher.
higher.
has
than,
contacts. Yeah,
So here's the thing. I've worked with IT people. I would just say slightly more
We
literate
gotta get to that
is what I would
Okay,
say. Like,
but let me-
literally exactly slightly.
allow me to clarify.
Your direct
the particular-
superiors know what
The
they're doing.
particular networking manager I am talking about, who they could ask, "Hey, is this guy's internet out?" He would be able to get my address and find out if my internet is actually out.
Go out there
Not
and
because
start
he
chopping
could like
via
ping
the-
my
at the
stuff,
block.
but because he can just look in the area and contact Spectrum and be like, "Hey, how's the internet in that area?"
Light spectrum on fire.
We also
Don't
there's
worry
also
about
a county building near me.
Yeah, new Diablo
that we
season.
manage. There's also a county building near me that we manage, and if that building's internet is up, mine is most likely up.
Yeah, I made
I d-
made a sorcerer.
Yeah. I don't think he would like narc
Appreciate
that much, but if he was, I don't think he would like narc that much on his own. But if he was asked, he'd be like, "I like my job."
Oh, Microsoft is asking me about the developer direct.
That's not good.
Hey, the point is, it'd be a bad idea for me to just say, "Hey, my internet's out," unless it was legitimately out.
All right, I got 3 thingies. Surely, this is the end of the video game. And there isn't a whole nother disc after this.
Aren't you glad we don't have dual disc games anymore?
I mean, video games used to be exciting because they had multiple discs.
Yeah,
Because that let you know how much game there was.
yeah. Well, I tell you what wasn't fun, getting it to change the Mass Effect 2 disc all the time.
God. Oh, that's right. Yeah, just some chunks of that game are on disc 1.
Yep, some are on disc 1, some are on disc 2. And, like, because it's a game where you can go to any planet at any time, if you had to, you'd have to get up and switch discs.
Yeah. I remember. I mean,
Anyway.
technically, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 2 discs.
Yeah, but you just install them both to the hard drive. You don't have to switch anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got a notification for Microsoft telling me about the exciting games that will be on the PlayStation in a couple years. Months. Days. When does Avowed come out? Is that the end of February?
February. That's like February 18th, 19th, something like that.
Okay. So 1 week before Monster Hunter, huh?
The good news is probably going to be a 30 to 40 hour game. So if you really crunch, you could beat it. Monster Hunter.
I'm still in school.
Well,
I know. I just
February
I just need to be a
18th,
harder core gamer. I know.
or you could just not play Monster Hunter until you beat
Until
Avowed.
the expansion comes out. Yeah. Yeah. Also, the part where Monster Hunter, listen, if Dragon's Dogma was any indication,
Monster Hunter is going to have performance
Monster
issues.
Hunter is going to, do some bad things to my computer.
I mean, you could always get the PS5 version.
Yeah. Yeah, but then,
Is that gonna have a
but then I would
6
have to
FPS?
pay for online.
Oh,
And it is my current endeavor to not pay for PS Plus again if I can help it. Are you fiddling on your desk?
I was tapping on it. I didn't know you could hear it. I apologize.
You should turn on. Do you have the sound noise suppression stuff on Twitch turned on?
Not on Twitch. Yes,
Or on
noise
Discord.
suppression is set. Noise suppression on Discord is set to crisp.
Huh. Okay. Yeah,
But that would just be tapping my desk, not
I could
like
just buy the
mashing
Series
keys in it.
S version. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Series S version. I bet that's gonna be I bet that's gonna be in time.
Oh, this fucking... Yep. See, it's good, because I'm just like, oh, this.
That means you already know how to get through it.
Yeah. I'm sure someone's beaten this entire game with the knife.
I mean, yes. The answer to that is 100% yes.
And also, this would be the game to do it, because it's the best knife in any Resident Evil game.
What makes it the best knife?
It does a shitload of damage. Like, an exceptional amount of hit stun if you go for the zombie's legs. And also, it hits multiple times if you swing downward.
And I was able to kill a boss with it, so
Yeah,
That
you
probably
can
checks
you
out.
can do work with it.
that's not how garage doors work. You know, they're not just gonna keep closing on these crates. They got sensors in the bottom. It's like, yeah, I'm not closing.
And now you need to do it for this one. I don't know why they put this in here. Maybe it's just to like anyway, cargo elevator. 5 minutes to detonation.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
There was a tyrant.
There's always a tyrant.
Yeah.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
But yeah, I look forward to seeing how Capcom tries to salvage this video game that is kind of everything.
It's definitely not bad. I wouldn't say it's like RE2 good.
I
even
think it's
RE3
still my
good.
least favorite of the old ones.
I like it better than 1, but yeah.
Anyway, if the tyrant just gets up to you, you die. So I hope you had enough ammo. Because you can't run past it. Nope. See, he won't let me go past him. I have to keep dumping ammo.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
There's always a lab, there's always a tyrant. There's always...
The self-destruct system has been
A timer?
a timer.
all
Mhm.
personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
And occasionally there's a good game attached.
Yeah, sometimes. Not this time.
I wouldn't say it's a bad game.
No. Like here's one of the fun things about having played a lot of very bad Resident Evil clones in the past 2 years
Did they make this look great?
is that
The self-destruct
it turns out that even at their lowest point, Capcom still made better ones of these than the people imitating Capcom.
Yeah.
self-destruct system has been
And that goes doubly so
So basically, the same thing is with like FromSoft games, where
yeah,
nobody seems to be able to make a decent decent Souls game.
yeah, he's
except
going
From
there and then
Software.
he'll be there. He's going there and then he'll be there. Exactly. Now you understand.
I always did.
What would you say is the best not Capcom Resident Evil,
Like from the era,
Ooh,
or just in general?
that is not Silent Hill,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You're-
Well, except Silent fucking Hill.
except Silent Hill 1 through 3, all good video games. I think recently, it's definitely like, I like Signalis a lot. I like Tormented Souls. I think Crow Country is very
I'm honestly
good.
having a hard time thinking of a single one between the years of, 2003 till now.
Play Extermination, you coward. Don't tell me what to do, Dad. I gotta fight this tyrant on a plane.
Signalis is probably the answer.
But yeah, the modern answer is it's probably Signalis.
We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
His old hair looks so dumb.
I'm sorry.
As opposed to his new hair, which also
I mean, he
looks
looks
dumb.
very dumb. I mean,
Mhm.
No, it's okay.
Basically, he's just Mr. Forehead.
Well, I really hope you find your brother.
I feel like
I know what it's like. to
I've been
be
attacked.
alone.
why did you have that haircut at some point?
I have that haircut right now, but only because I need to get a haircut.
I need to get a haircut.
Where should
It's
we go
okay.
now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
Are you...
I hear Hawaii is nice this time.
I actually have no idea if Steve is Canadian. Is that something that
Oh, the
they
voice
would've done?
actor is. As is Allison Court.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that they just gather people in Vancouver and say,
Yeah.
"Here, like,
you
work
know,
for $10."
she's the clown from
just-
the big comfy couch. Which is my favorite thing. Is just realizing as an adult, like, wait, oh fuck, Claire Redfield is the clown from that children's show I vaguely remember.
The fact that that aired anywhere other than Canada is a small miracle.
It aired on, yeah, it was on, I think either Nick Jr. or, like, early kid Disney.
Mhm. Like that show is basically just a person who worked at YTV
Being like, hey,
was
this...
given a set of
yeah.
a giant couch and one costume.
And one girl who could do, she was very good at doing, like, acrobatic stuff.
I mean, I don't remember watching it. I just remember seeing commercials for it, so I couldn't tell you.
She's pretty flexible, that clown lady.
Oh, you don't say.
Luna and
Is
Molly,
this something you?
a girl
is
and
this
her
something
dolly,
you realize later in life?
and a big comfy... Yeah, this was not something I realized until I was an adult.
Check it out.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch
Was
this
being
thing."
like,
I watched
oh
it as a child." I
fuck
was
that,
like, "Oh,
no.
wow."
No, it was the opposite. It was going, oh fuck, the clown from that show I have extremely vague memories of.
It's like the Squidward.
Is the
"Oh, no,
lady
he's
from the
hot" thing.
Resident Evil. And, alright, time for fun. Time for the worst part of the game. Yeah, I was very confused about clowns for a little bit. Because,
You were used to the Tim Curry clowns.
yeah, I was like, where's the clown? Clowns aren't allowed to be hot. Etc., etc.
I'm sure they actually teach them that in clown college. Like, sorry, you're not allowed to be
Yeah.
hot. If you're a hot clown, you fucked up.
I mean, Allison Court was the voice of Claire through, like, the mid-2010s. Because she was in some of those shitty CG movies. And Dark Side Chronicles. Anyway. I hoarded all of my exploding ammo.
Good. Means you'll have a chance at beating this.
And now he's like, look, now I'm a tyrant.
I am a large man with, vague spikes in places.
Yeah, but here's the thing, you also need to do enough damage.
Yeah, but then don't you fight him in the ground too?
No.
You sure?
No. Because we already fought him on the ground.
Oh, okay. I mean, I played this 20 years ago. I'm glad to forget.
Oh, fuck me. See that overhead?
Hello, ZP.
Hello,
Hi.
Chris Zombie Pie Redacted.
I'm so tired.
Did you have to, wake up? Did you have to, help entertain a 3-year-old while your mom cleaned up vomit in the other room?
No. So don't complain.
So, no, what's your excuse for being tired? Is it just existential tiredness?
I'm just tired. Can't
Do you have
someone be
concerns
just
about
tired?
our current political situation?
I'd rather not talk
I'm
about
not. Here's the thing.
You brought it up.
You always bring the specter up and then you say I don't want to talk about it.
I
It's
don't
like
wanna
how
talk
many
about
times are you
it.
going to use that excuse?
I'm going to stick my head in the sand.
Just gotta look on the bright side of things when they show up. That's all. I'm not gonna tell you what those are.
Let me tell you about Age of Darkness Final Stand.
Mr.
That's a thing that I've never
Brightside.
heard of
That's a
before in my
video
life.
game that you can purchase right now for $10, and it dares to ask, what if they are billions, but you actually had options?
I'm not sure what They Are Billions is.
It's an
Actually, I
RTS
know.
where you have to play defensively.
Oh, okay.
That sounds terrible.
Because it's like Stronghold.
So it's like those missions where like you have to survive.
It's like basically every few nights zombies happen.
It's a tower defense game.
It's sort of a tower defense, but it's still an RTS. Okay.
Tower defense as a genre seems to have petered off.
Yeah. Yeah, Uther will arrive in 30 minutes.
Did Uther arrive in 30 minutes?
Yeah, he did.
Timing's impeccable, let me tell you.
What about Gunther?
What about Gunther?
What about Gunther?
Oh. So did they actually like fix that Warcraft 3 remastered?
It seems like it is more where you want it to be, which is a very low bar.
So is that basically just like I can play the original campaigns if I want?
I mean, you could always do that. The difference is they finally fixed like all of the bugs they introduced in this new version.
Okay. I think I've just kind of resigned myself to that. If I ever want to play Warcraft 3 again, I'll just install those.
You're fine.
I mean, I bet I can install the
You
old
can,
versions.
you can just,
install a
if you
patch,
still
and it
have your
totally
CD
works.
key, you can still shove it in BattleNet.
Oh, they didn't like disable it and say like now you have to play remastered.
Well, here's the thing.
Do you have a CD key? No.
If you have the CD key, you can still play the original Warcraft 3, but it is through Warcraft 3 Reforged. You just don't get any of the extra, aesthetic upgrades.
I mean, I don't want
What the
those.
fuck are those kids doing upstairs? I don't know
I
if
also don't
it's
want
coming
the
across
Reforged
on
stuff.
stream.
Can't hear anything.
Okay. Well, it's not coming through on Discord, but...
What do you hear?
I mean,
Describe
the thing is,
to-
I still have. My
Okay, I'm
PS.
hearing...
What?
Exactly, you couldn't hear it because of Discord's noise suppression.
That's true.
How dare these children frolic and jump up and down directly above me?
Uh-huh. So
I'm gaming here.
I'm gaming here,
Is
you
what a New
little
Yorker would
shits.
say.
so you have a great functional relationship with your little cousins.
I love my nephew.
Oh,
He's a-
nephew, right.
Yeah, no, I have terrible news. I don't have any
What?
young cousins anymore.
They're all old, we're all old, we're all fucking
We're
dying.
all old. We're all fucking dead. Fuck, 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 fuck!
So you're having fun with Code Veronica, I hear.
Yeah, fuck off.
I didn't even mean that sarcastically. I was genuinely just saying you're having fun with Code Veronica.
No, you did. How else am I supposed to interpret that conversation? This trash-ass boss fight. That overhead swing that does fucking...
Did you see that Joku started playing Resident Evil 7 when you
I
started
did.
this?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Well, every single time Joku plays the remake of 1, he just gets upset the first time he dies and quits. So, I don't know.
You have 13 people watching this stream, so why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm twitch.tv/arbitrarywater. There's a small child jumping up and down above me.
It won't stop. Can't
He
stop.
won't stop. He will never stop. They will never stop. This boss fight will never end.
So you're having fun.
Yeah.
If the game
Anyway,
never
you
ends,
just-
keeps having fun. That's how it works. That's why Chaldney never beat any video games. Just got near the end and said, "Okay, moving on to the next one."
What was the first game where you actually finished it all the way through?
Hmm.
I'm trying to think, too.
I know I didn't beat Ocarina of Time until I was like 11.
I think I finished Majora's Mask before I finished Ocarina of Time.
Oh. See? This thing just hits so fucking hard. Hi, chat. Anyway, I'm Arbitrary Water. I play video games sometimes. Of the good and the bad. I mean, Pokemon Red is definitely one of the first games I played to
No,
completion.
right. Yeah, but See, the difficult thing there is that I beat all of the Gym Masters, but I never caught all of the Pokemans.
Oh, is that how you define beating it?
Yeah, kind of.
Because you needed a friend with Red version?
Well, I played both versions of the game. I actually did beat Red and Blue. I think Red and Blue is doable. It's
Oh, no.
anything after Red and Blue.
Yeah, Red and Blue is very doable.
Oh yeah,
it
it's
eventually
totally
gets
doable to
ludicrous.
get all 150. 150.
But now there are
you,
like
use
500
the
fucking
glitch.
Pokemans.
Hi, I'm sorry,
There's
I'm
like
new here. What are some
thousands.
good video games? Well, at 5th Generation Gaming,
Nights into Dream.
Nights into Dreams.
Yeah, I hear people love the 3DO.
Yeah, people love the 3DO
Yeah,
interactive
Plumbers Always Wear
multiplayer.
Ties.
Yeah, Daymare 1998.
Custer's Revenge.
Code,
Night Trap. Night
Codename
Trap's a good one.
Steam.
Bubsy 3D. We've been having some discussions about Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness.
That's a mistake.
Fuck off.
Dino Crisis 3 is a video game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dino Crisis 3. I'm gonna have to take multiple healing items, I think. No, someone. I said this earlier, but someone said, Arby, you're not in any position to rate any video games, considering the shit you play 99% of the time.
We should take that as a badge of honor.
And I would say to that person who constantly complains about playing something for 15 minutes on their Steam Deck and getting bored, that
Okay.
they're one to talk.
Oddly specific.
Also, I play good video games. I just don't play them on stream.
Yeah, you want to keep up the illusion, right? It's all about
Yeah.
the bit.
No, because if I played good video games, then I'd be like every other internet streamer.
You got to set yourself apart.
I gotta promote the brand.
Yeah. Come here, watch me be miserable. You're miserable, right? Well, I'm more miserable.
You enjoy my pain. What if you enjoyed my pain in the form of ad revenue?
Aha!
What's in it for me?
You don't get to, if you subscribe, you don't have to,
You don't have to
pay
see
for
ads about vaping.
You don't need to see ads where, Matthew McConaughey is like, alright, AI stuff.
That's true.
AI stuff, man. Alright. Also, Woody Harrelson's in those ads, too.
What if, we told everyone working specific jobs that they should learn to code after eliminating those jobs? And what if we eliminated those jobs too?
Uh-huh.
What if we just eliminated the coding jobs?
Go on.
We can have robots do it.
That's it.
The future.
No, that's it. Let's, it's fine. I'm sure no one's gonna suffer. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Learn to code. Oh, now learn to write stuff for AI. It's fine.
Yeah, just be a prompt jockey.
These camera angles,
You love them.
I love them. Okay, we did it.
The
Yeah,
last
good.
time you streamed this game, there was a Code Veronica defender. Are there any Code Veronica defenders out there?
Hi there, chat. If you're a Code Veronica defender, I'm not mad at you.
I will defend Code Veronica.
I will defend
It's
Code
totally
Veronica
fine.
in as much as, once again, it's better than Countdown Vampires or Martian Gothic or...
I think you'd rather
Survivor.
play Countdown Vampires, though.
I
That's the weird
mean,
thing.
that's because Countdown Vampires is funny.
What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its
You
own.
played this game over Dead Aim.
Dead Aim's really fucking bad.
Dead Aim is very bad, and I think even with, if I had the light gun peripheral, it would still be bad.
Which is the one with the weird flesh heal boss?
Now,
That's Dead Aim. Dead Aim is the one where the bad guy turns into a tyrant who is also a lady.
I forget,
Turns
what
into
makes Survivor so bad? Is it also
Survivor's
a
like an
railgun?
hour long, and it's also a shitty light gun game, except...
It's also, like, written by actual children.
Yeah, also it was made by Tosei for like $5. Yeah, good video games like Dot Hack are for off-stream. I'm not gonna play the Dot Hack games.
You
Unless
shouldn't. They're not good.
someone recommends them, because
If you're gonna play a fake MMO, you might as well.
if
just
I'm gonna play a shitty fake
Xenoblade.
MMO, I'm gonna play, anyway, hey, let's try to kiss this sleeping woman. That's cool. You just met this girl and you're already trying to
Press the flesh.
press the flush. No, if I'm gonna play a fake MMO game, I'm gonna play what's it called?
Where are we? Latitude 82.17 degrees.
Fuck. Crosscode.
But isn't Crosscode well liked?
That's
Yeah.
the Antarctic.
Yeah, that game seems neat. It also seems like a lot.
what?
Like, I'm to understand the puzzles are quite involved.
Hey, those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
I mean, yeah. Like all good MMOs, it's too long. There's too much content.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be up. I need to check in with Rio. I have to see how that furry game is doing.
I don't think I can see.
No, I mean, like, did they actually do the updates to...
They have not updated the game
Okay, sure, then...
since we last played, it looks like.
Okay, then that's fine. We'll stay away from that. It's still a lot of fun. It's just, doesn't really have an end.
I mean, yeah, it's like it's still very early, but it's very well done.
For a single person project, absolutely.
Yeah, like
that's the part
moves
that blows
really...
my mind.
All right.
It's just it has the same problem as PSO, which is if you try to play it by yourself, you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that does Atlas does not seem like a solo game.
No, I tried. It was
Yes.
bad. You watched me play it solo. It was bad.
I mean, I have multiple friends who are furries, and I'll be like, "Hey, you're a furry, right? Tell me about this thing."
And they're like, it's hot.
And they're like, "Yeah,
You can make a big, thick woman.
this thick woman is also a fox."
Or a goat.
And to them I say, go with God.
Okay, you do you, goat.
Yeah.
You do you. Yeah, it's like you say, that's between you and God. at this point.
I love and respect my furry friends.
And God.
And God. Well, I don't listen, I hate God.
Yeah.
In that order.
But that's a different thing. That's me and...
Okay, Nietzsche.
No, Nietzsche. Listen, until I'm. If we want to talk about Nietzsche, we have to talk about Xenosaga.
Do we?
Yes.
Resident Evil.
I mean, those are the. Okay, I think I know why this control scheme's made me mad.
Why?
And it's because they're doing fucking Japanese PlayStation. So the left button is the confirm, even though it's not a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because Capcom.
Oh.
Anyway,
What's the problem?
Capone.
we have basically finished half the game.
Yeah, this game's short if you actually get into it.
I mean, yeah, this game. Hold on, let's look up the speedrun times.
Isn't it like roughly the length of, let's say,
It's slightly long. It's slightly longer than.
It's slightly longer than like one of the parts of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, Resident Evil. Yeah. All right. So Code Veronica X, which is, I believe, the version. All right, the HD version. A glitchless run on the HD version.
Thanks.
The current world record is 1 hour and 37 minutes. And it looks like the fastest on SD hardware is
Find another way off this oversized
1 hour 51. So even speed running, it's almost 2 hours.
do it.
Whereas, you play the PC version of Resident Evil 3, where you can just skip through door loads.
Yeah, that thing goes.
You could beat that thing in 40 minutes. It's really fucking impressive. Time to get into PSO2 New Genesis? No, thank you. If I'm going to get into an MMO, I'm going to get into
on your character.
the free trial of Final Fantasy XIV, now including the critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion. And I
But
believe
what
it
if you
also
could
has
bolt in multiple sets of titties on your character model?
Listen, if I want multiple sets of titties, there are things on Steam that can do that for me. Don't worry.
Okay, so there's humans and there's androids and then there's Newmans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Jerry Seinfeld's neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you understand PSO then? Okay.
Yeah. Newman.
Yeah, it's in PSO2. The races are humans, Newmans, Cast, and Dumans.
Dumans?
Dumans.
Okay.
Like Mountain Dew?
What's the deal with people not feeding their mags?
What's the
Mags
deal
are hungry.
with this pet system that barely affects your stats? Until you spend 300 hours and look at a guide.
They have horns and dichromatic eyeballs.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, sure. They've got a horn. They've got the chuny
Forgetting the
dichromatic.
beast people.
But
they're not in those games.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're more
No,
like
they-
the hunter ranger
The people-
race. If you want to make one of those characters
Yeah.
in PSO2.
So I asked my former roommate how he was doing and how my cat son was doing. And so there's foot now he sent me a video of Boba and it made me happy.
But yeah, you can make a robot now. I mean, I guess you could make robots or androids in PSO 1. But in 2 now you can give your robot lady some titties.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, if I
want to play a giant thick woman again, I'll just re-download FF14 and play my white mage.
That's
Hell
just
yeah.
because you played as a
Giant-
Rogadin.
Yes, she's just a giant pink, the thickest possible lady you can imagine.
I've always told M this, where if and when I start playing Final Fantasy 14,
I made a cat lady in FF14.
I'm gonna boot up the character creator. I'm gonna get plastered, like absolutely shit-faced drunk, and I'm gonna fumble through that character creator while drunk, and have to commit to whatever drunken abomination I create. And
problem
you're all
is-
gonna have to watch while I make poor decisions while drunk.
I already do that.
You don't consume alcohol to the degree I do.
I don't consume alcohol. But I already witnessed you making poor decisions while drunk.
When was the last
When is you
time?
making poor decisions
When
while
you
sober?
added me
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right. This is
Uh,
this weekend, yeah.
this weekend, I was talking about that house, and you started... I don't even remember the context.
I don't remember the context either. I didn't send you anything explicit.
I mean, it's fine. If I want... this... Okay.
Well, I'm trying
This
to find
memory
what
card.
I sent you.
Is,
I
this memory card
sent
port is,
you.
testy.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's the port or do you think it's the memory card?
It might be either. This appears to be a third-party memory card that is not a full VMU.
Hmm.
So...
And honestly, those ones were like a good deal for the secondary VMU. Not like you could use the screen on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I sent you AI trying to explain the official
Yes.
definition for two
Yep.
in the pink, one in the stink.
Yep.
Oh,
No, thank
why,
you.
why would you do that?
Because
he was
Google
drunk.
AI believes, and I quote, it is a playful rhyme often used by children, used when talking about shoes, meaning, and I quote, 2 feet are neatly fitted in the pink, while one is not properly on, and therefore in the stink, essentially a little bit messy or uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's definitely what it means.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Their AI source. Key points about this phrase. It is of childish origin. It's considered a somewhat childish rhyme, often used when helping young children put on their shoes.
No.
I hate that.
And then they link to the Collins definition for stinky pinky.
Anyway, I like.
Stop this.
I
Please
like.
stop this.
I will stop. I promise.
I like Resident Evil games. Maybe not this one. But you know,
Phantasy Star
played
Zero.
worse.
That's
I know
the-
Phantasy Star Zero is like a fake MMO thing too, right?
yeah,
that's the
it's the
good one,
360
right?
game, right? Yeah, I played that.
No, Fantasy
I
Star
thought it was
Zero is
already,
it's the DS game, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what am I
Phantasy
thinking
Star
with
Universe.
Oh, you're right. The DS game. So I'm thinking of Universe. Yeah, Fantasy Star Universe is
That's
the
the
360
bad
game.
attempt at doing that again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phantasy
if
Star
you want a real
Universe
fake
is.
MMO, there's Ragnarok Online DS, which isn't online.
I mean, I have
How's
a.
is there any playable version of Ragnarok
Yes.
anywhere?
Yes.
Of course there
It's
is.
still running.
Oh, it's still going?
Yeah, you
There's
can
still-
download it on Steam and play it. It outlived Ragnarok 2. It's totally still going.
I'm to
Oh, so it's
understand
basically
that-
like EverQuest.
Basically.
When was the last EverQuest 2 expansion?
You mean EverQuest
How's
1?
Wakfu doing these days?
EverQuest 1's last expansion, I believe, was a year and a half ago. I think the next
Yeah.
one is slated for
When
this
was
year.
2's last expansion?
Is Gaia Online still running?
I thought EverQuest 2 stopped a while ago.
No.
Ask me
They're
any.
all still
I'm not.
working.
I'm not the dead MMO tourist.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, you did. You did that for a little bit last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's-
since July. I
EverQuest
think.
2 is now officially free to play on Steam.
The last one was their 21st expansion,
Braden,
Stars of
now's the
Destruction,
time.
in November 20th of last year. So, very recently.
God, Braden, what if we played a really weird, like, ancient, like, moldy MMO for Off the Deep End?
You're not going to.
So what, RuneScape?
No, oh boy. I mean, we've been watching people play RuneScape.
I do not wish to play RuneScape. Also,
what
I
if
don't
we
like
were-
being told what I will and will not do.
And yet, you have a feature for our podcast that allows users to suggest things.
Listen, if someone suggests an MMO,
That's not an RPG. That's an MMORPG. Therefore,
true.
canceled.
no. What will actually happen is I will play it for
3
20
hours,
10
and
hours.
say, well,
and
That's
say,
what I saw.
"Welp, it's an MMO. I don't like these sorts of games. I don't like talking to people."
that's the thing. You don't talk to people. Otherwise, that's how they get you. Speaking as
That's
someone
true.
who got
I'm
got,
living proof of that. I got.
Like, you hear stories from people who are, I would say, like, a little bit older than us.
Your
People,
stories
let's
from
say,
me.
born in the year 1984.
Anyway, you can't use that detonator unless you have the lighter still. So, or if you're Chris. Also,
What?
here's an AK.
Why did I get name dropped?
Because I'm playing the video game Resident Evil, featuring Chris Redfield.
Oh, okay. Do you buy the idea that the next Resident Evil is just going to be Leon and Chris's like final game, and they're actually going to retire both of them, or
Never.
kill one of them?
I
I don't
mean,
think there's business sense to ever get rid of a long-running character.
but they
I don't know
proved
if I
that
it
they,
trust.
they
Sounds
with Ethan
like
Winters,
that's
they
really what they
proved-
want to do. It, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
they did kill. Spoiler. You know what? I'm gonna.
Yeah,
just
maybe
not-
don't speak.
Yeah.
Don't speak.
I would say
know what
that
you're
yeah,
saying.
considering the previous
I need
things
to
they've
read
done with the mainline games, it
forgot-
seems like
I
they're willing
forgot.
to take risks with even core cast members in that franchise. And it really feels like they're building up to this big conclusion with Chris and Leon, so who's to say?
What I saw of those leaks
They
seemed
barely know
neat.
each other. They barely meet.
So take it as you will.
Didn't they meet in
They
6 for like a
meet
minute?
in 6.
Yeah, does 6
Yeah.
really count? Like, are
Yes.
you
Yes.
expecting like Albert Wesker to show up again or whatever? What's
no,
his face?
I'm expecting his son spawn
Yeah,
child.
Jake Wesker. Sorry,
Jake
I don't
Wesker.
Face of the franchise.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, if you want this to be some sort of homage to the previous games, absolutely put Jake in there. Have him be a little shit boy and fucking kill him in an instant.
The problem is
and
that
that's
Troy
the
Baker
point.
costs money now.
You don't even. I mean, I guess you're
Get
right.
a new voice. They did so with
Yeah,
all
get
the
a
other
new voice.
characters.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? If I see Jake Wesker just going like me, and then I get to just shoot him in the face with a shotgun, and then he's dead like that, done. Great, awesome.
Why do you hate Jack Wesker
Cool.
so much? I mean, I don't like him.
He's
but
a
damn,
fucking
son.
piece of shit.
He's a poochie. Once again, this is a franchise full of poochies.
Like,
Yeah, like
the fact that
multiple
that
Poochies.
game spends so
But, like,
much goddamn
Shiva-
time with Jake in RE6, and he just sucks up so much oxygen in that story, and it all builds up to this twist with Jake that you see coming a mile away is just like, yeah, fucking set him on fire. He's a trash
He's
boy.
Wesker's illegitimate son.
Because they can't truly be free from the Weskers.
So what were you
Even
trying
though
to,
we
like, say
dropped
maybe it was
Wesker
Pierce's
in a
time to shine?
volcano, and then he turned into a
we
lava
gotta feel bad about
monster
Pierce.
that we then used a helicopter to kill the lava monster Wesker.
Yeah.
These are all things
Yeah.
that are truly happened.
All of those great characters
you
from
escaped from
RE6
a
that we'll never
helicopter.
see again, like Pierce Nivens.
Was the one Helen?
Helena, yeah, Helena.
Helena.
Yes,
Honestly, we'll
the
probably
Laura
never
Bailey
see Shiva
character.
again.
Yeah.
Well, that
Sherry
story ends
Birkin.
with her going to jail.
I thought she got.
Pardoned,
I thought she got pardoned.
Maybe.
Could Shiva show up again? I
No.
I think Capcom is just going to try to.
Capcom's
distance
going to be
themselves
like,
from five.
yeah, she will when they remake RE5, like they're definitely going to do.
How about President's Daughter? Does she show up in a new story?
Ashley Graham? No.
Ashley Graham, newly minted action girl Ashley Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny. No, I don't think she's going to show up.
I'd be up for Barry coming back, like, legitimately.
Barry and Ari
He came
in
back
Revelations
in
2 is
Revelations
fun.
2.
Yeah, they
Ari-
Because he's
what about
voiced
Ari-
by,
what about
he's voiced by
RE5
Agent
Barry?
Man.
Isn't it Richard Epcar?
No. No, it's the Agent
it's,
Man.
Isn't that
Agent.
Richard Epcar? Or am I getting the name wrong?
No, Richard
think
Epcar is,
That's Colonel.
no.
Revelations 2 is Michael McConaughey or Coney?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
no, Richard Epcar is,
Yeah, do they want us to forget that Sherry Birkin has superpowers now?
yeah, that's
Yes,
my
they do.
favorite. That's my favorite bit in RE6, where, in a cutscene, she
She
like-
becomes Wolverine.
Richard
Remember
Epcar
when-
is Raiden. That's why I was.
Remember
thinking of the
her whole deal is she starts that entire introduction in a gown, and she's just running around buck ass basically naked for like a solid sequence.
when in the chapter where they're
In the
both
hospital
captured.
stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, we
What's
need
her
a woman
problem?
in distress that's basically naked. Here you go. It's like, fucking what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be up for Barry coming back. He's fun.
Old Barry. Yeah, no, he's
Grandpa Barry.
listen. I think Revelations 2 fucking sucks.
from my water.
I like it, but sure.
I like the voice acting and the,
Oh,
the
like
commitment to
I
the
think
story.
I think Moira's fun because she just cusses a lot, but also cusses in a way that makes you go, maybe the person writing this was not a native English speaker.
What about Natalia?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That fucking cliffhanger.
Girl.
Pointing
The
child.
superhuman girl.
Yeah,
that's
pointing
basically
child,
like some sort
where-
of fringe.
The implication at the end of that game is that she has the other Lady Wesker
Inside of her.
inside of her.
Anyway, Resident Evil
Alex
9
Wesker.
starring. Anyway, Resident Evil 9
Dark
starring Rebecca
Natalia.
Chambers.
Anyway, Alex Wesker is voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, so it's
Oh,
at least
God,
got that.
right.
Oh God, we forgot about Rebecca Chambers.
Rebecca
No,
Chambers
we're
was
fine.
in one of the CG movies,
Yeah.
so they haven't forgotten
Yeah.
her.
What I
Yeah.
was saying was Resident Evil 9
Yeah.
starring Rebecca Chambers coming up soon.
Okay,
Wait, who's Shirley?
Sherry.
I think he meant Sherry Birkin.
Okay.
But yeah, the real crime in Revelations 2 is everything they tried to do with Alex Wesker. like as a character.
I
They
don't
don't
hate
really
the idea of
art.
like there was another Wesker who escaped those experiments alive.
But all of it being like woman trauma and
Just being like,
fucking.
yes.
I am just like Wesker.
I
I'm
wish to be-
totally.
Yep.
I was always there, all along, right by
I
his
wish to be
side.
beautiful.
I am also beautiful. Also, I'm totally going to turn into a horrible mutant final boss fight.
Yeah,
ready
she
for
does
that.
that.
Oh, you've got the rocket launcher. Just shoot me in the face like 5 times. That'll be good.
Remember
It
Excella?
just
Excellagion. Yeah, I know. I've played that game.
Miss Jiggle Physics herself.
Mm.
Oh, the fucking lady in 5.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lady
Yeah.
in 5 who's just like,
That you can put in a leopard print
Albert, how
bikini.
could you turn me into a horrible monster? And Wesker's like, I'm Wesker.
Yeah, he says complete global saturation.
Yeah, he says complete global saturation.
What's the in hindsight? Now that I'm thinking about it, that also, what is the survival rate of being a helicopter pilot in the Resident Evil franchise?
It's, I mean,
'Cause
it's
it seems
just
pretty
it's
low.
the survival
It
rate
seems
of being a
pretty
character
low.
in a video game, honestly.
If you're a helicopter pilot in Resident Evil, you probably are gonna die.
If
I
you're a
hate to
helicopter
say
in,
it.
pilot in most video games.
The helicopter pilot in Dead Rising did pretty well for himself.
Did he?
I mean, he gets you out of there.
Oh, I never beat that first one.
I've never beaten Dead Rising. Because
So it seems like they sanded off the whole like rogue-like part of the remaster.
Oh,
Where
the extended.
yeah, you can basically beat that game in one sitting and not have to worry about like transferring over your save and trying again, which is cowardice. Fucking
But can
cowardice.
you transfer over your save and try again?
Yes.
So
you can.
so once again,
It's
these
just a matter
are
of
not confirmed leaks. These are me talking about things that I half read on the internet and could be entirely someone made
authority
up.
then.
But also,
I mean, like, why would you introduce Chris or even have Chris that prominently featured in the end of the last mainline game if you're not going to use him in the next mainline Resident Evil game?
but
That's what I would ask.
my Capcom
Because-
is a very leaky ship.
I mean, they brought back Shinji Mikami. I mean, not Shinji Mikami.
Kamiya.
Fuck. Kamiya.
Hideki
Like-
Kamiya. I don't think Kamiya wants to work on another Resident Evil game.
No, but he's working on things that he wants. So
Yeah.
it seems like, I mean, Capcom's like, fuck, man. Like,
Okay,
they're
hear me
doing well
out.
for themselves.
Next Resident Evil remake,
Mm-hmm.
you remake the canceled version of Resident Evil 4. The Hookman version.
Which one?
Ew.
The Hookman version. The one that
Okay,
there was
how about
actually
this?
footage of.
What if you made a game that, in video game form, adapted the John Romero script? Huh?
You mean the George Romero
What
script?
does that even
George
mean?
Romero.
90 minutes of story?
So George
I mean-
Romero of
It was
Night
wanted
of the
to really
Living
make
Dead.
a Resident Evil movie.
he wrote a script for a Resident Evil movie that never got used.
Claire, it looks like there's an Australian observation base about
It depends what he wrote. Is it out there already?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
out
he
there.
put it
Yeah,
out there.
You can
Yeah.
read the script. He also directed a commercial for Resident Evil 2.
We might have a chance.
Okay, let's do it.
So
Can't
you
be
know
any
he was
worse.
he
I mean, he
liked
can't make any
those-
characters worse than Steve. So
He liked those games, I guess. Anyway, here's another one of my favorite cutscenes in the video game. I want you, the audience, to guess why.
Is it the one where Steve dies?
No. No, unfortunately not.
Forgot Steve dies.
No. No, I'll tell you why.
Yeah, they really do play up the romance
stares at her
between
butt.
these two, huh?
He's staring
looking
at
at
her
his
ass
butt.
and he fucks up and causes a gas leak.
It's toxic gas.
Is this a metaphor for, male?
No, he
Can I say
Not
this?
a metaphor.
I've
No.
had a
metaphor
couple of-
re-
Are you telling me you've never stared at the behind of?
Have you ever
uh,
stared
No,
at a
no, no,
woman's
no. Can I-
ass?
can I,
Maybe. Listen, I'm not.
Can I just tell you this? I teach middle schoolers, right?
Yeah.
Don't say
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So in real time, I've seen this, this pretty nerdy group of boys. They've reached the phase in their life, they're boys, where they think making jokes about boners and talking about their boners is hilarious, and it's just not stop talking about boners. And it's like, this is a phase. I went through this. I know this. I know. There's no point in me trying to stop you
Thankfully,
because
I wasn't on the internet.
But I'm gonna just tell you, kids, don't record any of this shit and don't put it online. But yes, also, they're going through that phase that I think we all went through. But yeah, it's just nonstop talking about boners.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Young boys tend to go through at some point in their lives some version of homoeroticism with their male friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Comes out in a variety of ways.
Yes.
Hey, all I'm saying is
they're doing
that. There was one dude who kept making
I'll just say
jokes,
this: they're doing the thing where they're using their fingers as a right angle to compare their dick sizes. They're doing that part too.
That's weird.
Okay,
that's weird,
we
man.
need to bully those children.
I
mean, we
that at
can't.
all.
We're not allowed to.
Yeah. These fucking moths.
Flying enemies are difficult to deal with in every Resident Evil game.
Yeah, but these guys plant, like, eggs on your back.
It's a problem. Also, this entire sequence sucks.
Yeah, no, the Claire's sequence in the Antarctic base is maybe.
So how do you deal with that egg? Do you not have like a back scratcher or something?
No, I just have to mash the buttons really hard and hope I don't get poisoned. Because poison in this game is actually pretty rough.
Yeah, poison in this game is a motherfucker.
Isn't this the room with the dude?
No. Don't worry. We'll get to the Nosferatu fight.
Oh boy. I mean, I like the story stuff with Nosferatu, like the whole implication of
the
that.
part where he is Alfred and Alexia's dad.
Yeah, they mutated their own parents.
Yeah, they experimented on him.
And he was trying to help you all along.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I raised two shitheads. I fuck it up. Kill him, please. Also, I gotta fight you because I'm a horrible Nosferatu vampire thing.
By the way, speaking
sorry.
of movies on
My
digital,
bad.
Nosferatu. Watch it now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great. I just
I loved it.
Movies.
It's also a lot. It's maximally Eggers.
I don't know what that means.
It means, hey, the man who directed The Vivitch and The Lighthouse and The Northman.
I think Eggers is a Twitch emote right now.
Yeah, the
probably.
kids go Eggers.
Yep.
I saw The Lighthouse. That was a fun movie. You get to spend like 2 hours watching Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe try to out-ham each other.
Sure.
I'm sorted. Yeah. What? He doesn't have a porno stash. He has a... He kind of has a porno stash.
You know, you live that long, eventually you're going to start experimenting with your facial
No,
hair.
he's got like a very thick, like, boyar mustache. I think that movie's tremendous. It's also overwhelming. Like, it is oppressive. I like it a lot. And now I have the gas mask, so I can go in here.
Hmm.
But I think I still need the fucking crank. Or the
Get cranked.
yeah.
Chef Chelios.
I assume Jason Statham is very much in the phase of his career where he will try for like he will try in one movie a year, and the rest of them are like direct to streaming action slop.
And the rest of them are the Beekeeper.
No, the Beekeeper's the one he tried in.
He was not trying in that one, which makes it great.
He was Jason Stathaming. He was going, yeah.
To be, or not to be.
I'll break your legs.
It's a bad Jason Statham.
You're a bad Jason Statham.
I don't do a good Jason Statham. I agree.
I'm sorry that you resent my silly voice powers.
I also have silly voice powers. Thank you very much.
It's true. You're not bad at it.
I'm great at it.
What's the best Jason Statham movie?
Are you talking about like actual good?
Unironically.
Okay, so two different categories: actual good and the one you actually want to watch.
Crank.
In both cases.
Yes.
Okay.
Crank is actually a lot of fun.
I mean, people like him in what? Fast 6?
Yeah, it's 7.
Sure.
He's kind of a parody of himself by the time you get to Fast 7, though.
Crank 1 or 2?
2 is fun, but 1 is the one that feels like they actually were trying to make a movie, and 2 is just like
those two. Yes.
Dream.
And then those dudes went on to make that second Ghost Rider movie.
Sure.
That makes sense.
They made the second Nick Cage Ghost Rider movie that no one remembers. The movie where he pisses fire.
One of the only sequels Nick Cage has ever done.
Yeah.
The other one being National Treasure 2.
Those movies are just mwah.
I have to steal the Declaration of Independence.
What a great series of movies.
I have to kidnap the president.
That's great.
But see here, this valve handle, it's square, but we need a hexagonal. We need
I was looking through Jason Statham's filmography. I did not know there was an Expendables 4.
Oh yeah.
There might be an Expendables 5.
There's an entire market of movies entirely aimed at someone's dad.
Yeah, like what if this guy who used to do good action movies doesn't do them anymore, but you remember when they did them well?
How do you feel about CG blood?
Yeah, I mean, I would argue that at this point, the Expendables movies are for somebody's granddad.
No, because my grandparents all died a long time ago.
I'm
Same.
Sorry.
I
say that
I was in
because
kindergarten when the last one died.
I say that because my grandfather passed away.
My Oma would have been 100 this year, so it's fine. She survived the war. That's all I need to say about my Oma. And any sort of life occurrence involving her, I just go, she survived the war. And that's why she was weird, and as a child, I found her frightening.
Okay.
Sorry, Grandma.
Nah, it's fine. She's dead. And I don't believe in heaven anymore. And then, yeah, my grandparents on my dad's side were, like, fucking old. by the time I was around, and also they had like 40-something other grandchildren.
Oh, another one, great. Yeah.
Nah,
What's his
they
name?
were
Brody. Okay.
Nah, they were yeah. I mean, my paternal grandfather died when I was 10. So, you know.
It was my dad's father that passed away recently. So
Yeah. So, and I don't know what kinds of movies he liked. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. All I was saying was what I was trying to get at is all these Expendables actors are like in their late 50s at the earliest.
I mean, Arnold's in his 70s.
Isn't he in his 80s? Arnold
Uh,
Schwarzenegger's in his 80s, isn't he?
I think Harrison Ford's 80. Let's see.
Sylvester Stallone's was 78.
Oh, Jesus.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is in his 80s.
Mm.
I'm looking it up just to verify.
He is 77.
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. He was born
Oh,
in...
he's my dad's age.
Oh yeah, I guess he is 77, not
Yeah.
80.
You know...
In a lot better shape than my dad, but my dad also didn't roid up for an extremely long time, so who knows which
also-
one will live longer.
Remember when
That's
Arnold, like, this would have been, I think, 2 years ago, like, Arnold went under for surgery and almost died?
I was not aware of that, but yeah, once you get into your 70s, dude, bad things can spiral.
I also saw a video. This was also like a couple of years ago at this point, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was at like a signing thing at a bodybuilding competition, and he was standing up, and some asshole tried to drop kick him, and he barely moved.
Yeah.
It's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he fell forward a little bit and
He
but
took
didn't
it.
like actually fall over
Yeah.
anything. As it turns out, he is still a mountain of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 6'4" or something and a ton of muscle.
And he still exercises every day. No, there was a really good Atlantic profile of him that basically the basic premise of it is basically like what happens when, you know, a guy who was basically portrayed as invincible has to reckon with the fact that he is getting old. And hey, would it surprise you to know that it seems like Arnold Schwarzenegger still has a massive ego? I know.
No, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Let me link the Bill Burr clip.
I think I know what clip you're talking about.
Yes. It's no surprise.
I mean, Bill Burr probably also a guy with a large ego.
Bill Burr also seems like he might be kind of a prick, but in a comedian way.
But where's this link?
Oh, I didn't actually link it, but if you look up Bill Burr Schwarzenegger, it was him talking about back when Schwarzenegger was found cheating. The whole premise was just like, why? Of course this guy thought he could cheat on his wife in his own bed and get away with it. Been in the zone for over 4 decades.
Imagine marrying into the Kennedys and being like, yeah, not good enough for me.
Imagine moving to another country, getting famous for lifting weights, becoming a movie star, becoming a politician, marrying into their royalty.
Yeah.
Guy's a weird life. Guy's a crazy life.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, I can respect the amount of work he's put into stuff.
Yeah.
He does still have a huge ego.
And I would not say he's a great actor, but there are some movies he is great in.
Yeah.
He was pretty good at picking roles that he could be good in for the most part.
That first Terminator is so good.
The first Terminator, like, it's the best Terminator.
Yep. Yes. Kindergarten Cop, also, unironically, actually a really good movie.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
You know, I just think about
Not
how
a
much
tumor.
I love Jingle All the Way.
I think that's a movie people feel better
That's a
about
joke.
now than when it came out.
Anyway, who's ready for another fucked up, terrible boss fight?
Go get him, Tiger.
Hey, you want to try to hit this guy's heart with the sniper rifle?
In a game controlled with only one shitty analog stick.
Yeah. By the way, I'm using the D-pad.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, I need to pick up the sniper rifle. Have I saved recently?
Have you?
Time to find out.
What are you doing? Let's go.
This fight
Are you ready?
sucks
I'm gonna run
shit.
through that wall.
Go for it.
Dracula, you better beware your time. Yeah, so now we flood the entire complex, and that's why it all freezes. One of my favorite moments was introducing that to Joku firsthand.
He's coming.
Was introducing him to Dracula Perfect Selection.
Claire, maybe we can escape through there.
Pretty good.
And that entire thing is so amazing because it's like in the 90s, Japanese game companies still had the kind of money to just put out weird experimental albums.
Claire, come on. Finally, we can get out of this insane place.
And all right.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, let's go. What, are you scared?
And Deep Listens actually did some of Sakaguchi's weird experimental prog rock.
Yeah, I remember when Chris was talking about that.
Yeah, those things are... Imagine doing a FF5 concept album and you don't do a take on Battle on the Big Bridge.
Hold on.
Also, you have throat singing from the Sami people.
Yeah.
Because you're Hironobu Sakaguchi. Or you're Nobuo Uematsu. Excuse me.
King.
Yeah. I think I got it. And I died. What a cool fight!
Yeah, no, this is the fight that I had to knife him to death.
That sounds miserable.
It was.
But yeah, you can do a lot of damage if you shoot him in the heart with the sniper rifle.
Okay,
Oh, look at that!
Steve!
Not bad!
You.
I didn't even
Doing
get poisoned like I usually do.
Are you
Ooh,
alright?
nice.
Because if you get poisoned, you have to do an extra bullshit thing as Chris later.
You're alive.
Yay!
And you saved what's his face?
Yeah, I saved Esteban, who will definitely not die horribly after being captured by Alexia.
Wait, is it actually Alexia the second time?
Yeah, it's actually Alexia.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I swear I'll protect you next time, Claire.
Yes, Esteban Lado Caliente.
We did it! We're finally out!
Look, there's a snowmobile over there.
Perfect! We'll be able to ride right over to the Australian base with this.
Yeah, let's go.
We did it! We beat the game!
Yeah. What happened to Chris? I forget.
I won't forget.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Claire.
Now it's Chris time.
Yes. God, this Antarctica stuff sucks.
I think Chris's half of the game is at least moves faster.
Sure, but at what cost?
At what cost? Anyway,
There's gonna be a
Alfred is
lot of
bleeding
this
out,
dude. Yeah, Alfred's
and he's
gonna
gonna
kick a
revive
guy here.
his naked sister,
whom he
who
has
a weird
feelings
incestuous
for.
crush on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That whole part.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, again, like you've got him cross-dressing.
You got the
As his
weird
sister.
relationship between these two.
You've got the incestuous stuff. You've got all of the weird framing of her body where she's naked J.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's yeah.
So yeah, if you want to remake this game, go at it. It turns out that the man boy was actually the failure experiment. She was the favorite.
Yeah.
What is that?
You're using
See,
the snow tractor.
One of the things they never that they kind of hint at in Resident Evil 0 and the remake is the idea that Birkin had like a weird rivalry with Alexia Ashford over who was Umbrella's top scientist.
Yeah, they kind of hint at that,
But
and
they
then
never do anything with it.
They never do anything with it. They imply that there was a different set of experiments that weren't zombies.
Or the progenitor virus Wesker children.
Yeah, there's like a different virus that's not about turning people into zombies, but it's just as dangerous. But then they do nothing with that.
And in the meantime.
In the meantime.
No, she has those big ol' like the tentacles are from whatever fucking BOW thing she has in the basement. It's the big old biomass thing that she's controlling, I think. She doesn't get tentacles until, you know, you fight her.
Yeah, but she will get them. She's gonna get those genitals.
And then she turns into a weird,
Remember when Chris just looked like a normal dude?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
no.
but no.
Well, I mean, look at him.
Yeah, Chris before he hit the gym.
I mean, he's got a boulder to punch.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Claire.
All right, we did it. We beat the video game.
Bro, yeah, it's over. You don't need to play anymore.
No,
of Code
now we
Veronica.
have to play as Chris. And
Yep.
hey, remember those environments we were just in?
Yeah, you gotta play them all
You
over
gotta
again.
go through them now, but now they're ruined and fucked up, and they're hunters.
Oh, but you liked playing as Nero in Devil May Cry.
yeah, I like DMC4. You're right.
I didn't expect
You
to
like
find
doing the
her
same environments, but in reverse and
Yeah, because
destroying
the character
fucked up.
plays differently.
I came here looking for a certain girl.
Yeah, Chris is a little bit different.
A girl.
No, he isn't.
Different loadouts, different placement of items.
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Fire.
It's like playing as Hunk,
Did you just say Claire?
but now required.
She is. Don't
No.
Don't
What?
worry about her.
How are you being a negative Nancy right now?
I helped her escape.
Fire, light the
Several
fire.
planes took off from the
Higher,
side.
higher, get it, higher.
While I can't say for certain, she was probably
Yeah.
one of them.
Have you been
I-
watching their collab streams?
One of my favorite,
I guess my
one of
sister
my
would-
favorite, threatening words from Shiori is Henma is asleep right now.
Everyone's gone.
Mm.
Maybe the
Yeah.
only other person left.
I don't know what that means.
It means her manager's asleep.
So now she can be extra yabai.
And she just says weird out of pocket shit. But you see, I think GG is still maybe the lord of saying weird
Being
out of
a
pocket shit now.
Troll.
Anyway, hey,
She's a
remember this
troll.
guy? We saved him. Now he's dead. He got eaten by the worm.
Bibu kept
Oh.
giving them free sodas and hamburgers. And that pissed Narissa off so badly.
Anyway, if you didn't bring the bowgun with Claire, you can get it up from here. Yeah. So, anyway. Let's just grab the fucking AK. Yeah, you can save him. You just need to, make the worm puke him, and then he still dies. Yeah, let's see. I could keep going, or I could stop.
We've only been going for 2 hours.
Because the other thing I could do is I could start Arbitrary Waters Strategic Hell and play some Battle Brothers.
Hmm.
I don't remember how much more of Code Veronica there is.
A decent chunk.
Yeah, you gotta play basically almost.
You basically have to go through the training facility again as Chris, except now it's on fire. So you have to...
It's harder.
So you have to navigate it in some funky ways. Like, I will give Capcom credit.
They skinned all parts of the buffalo.
In this era where you were terrified of your video game being finished in one rental period,
They solved that problem.
They sure did do some asset reuse for their first fully 3D Resident Evil game.
They were concerned about that problem, and they were like, Uno reverse card, we got it.
Hey, we have these 3D environments. Anyway, we killed the worm. He's still gonna die. But now he's going to die and give us the lighter.
Hold on! Don't give up!
Because we got the medicine for him.
Again. Here. Take this. What? She gave this to me as a token
Yeah.
of thanks for saving
Well,
her.
yeah. Imagine not carrying around your own lighter.
Won't need it.
Also, the reason Chris Redfield has a lighter is because he's a smoker.
I mean, he's got a lot of stress.
Because that, in the as you may remember, in the video game
Resident Evil,
when Chris Redfield is introduced, in the US version, it just cuts to a random scene of him in one of the live action cutscenes. But in the Japanese version, he lights up a ciggy.
Ah, yes, the ESRB.
He drops some
because
fat
America.
arms and gets that apple cinnamon smoke up in him.
If it was a
Yeah,
gun, it would have been
if it was a
fine.
modern game, it would be vape. He would be vaping. I can't wait for evil vaping BOWs.
Oh, that's already happening. Like, villains are vaping, not smoking cigarettes.
Anyway, your reward for this is you get the double Uzis.
Uzis.
Yeah, I believe they're Uzis. They might be Mac 10s actually.
No, they're called doozies. If there's two of them.
Okay. That's a bit of a
That's a
doozy.
Britishism.
Ah, yes, the doozies.
It's not, but it definitely sounds like some of their bad slang where everything is just cutesy.
Hey, it's a proper
Proper something.
yeah, a
You
proper
can't even come up with it because like you need to think of something that like
a proper
Would this-
tight witch.
is this something you could name on a children's program? If so, it's probably British slang for something.
Yeah.
Inappropriate. Don't say fanny in front of a British person.
Don't say naff.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Red-blooded shelf I am.
So yeah, normally you can just hold out and wait for the elevator to come, and you don't need to rescue him. But I do because there are like 3 things you can
For Saint.
you can get with the lighter.
I've gotten back to as far as I ever got in Curse of Azure Bonds, and boy, I sure remember why I stopped playing this game.
Yeah, those gold box games
Real fuckers.
were not made for people to
Normal
finish.
I think most of Pools is totally doable with
Yeah,
the
but that's
gold box
low level
game.
AD&D.
Yeah, but what if you just entered a dungeon where it's basically like 90% Ifrit and salamanders?
Do you have any fire resistant spells?
2 weapons are capable of two of my characters are capable of hurting them.
2 of your characters have +3 weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. That sounds like it's like the fucking werewolf island in Baldur's Gate 1. For all the homies out there who remember.
If you've got the thing to kill werewolves, you're fine.
You need
If
to
you don't,
you need to get that
get
sword
the
of
fuck out.
Balduran. Because and also if you have the bastard sword +1/+4 versus shapeshifters. Which is another
that's part of the thing with like at least both of those Infinity Engine Baldur's Gate games. Did you figure out the exploit? If not, you could still probably get there. But if you figure out the exploit,
well,
you're gonna have a better time.
if you figure out how the best way of stripping enemy mage protections in BG2. A manhole is tightly shut. I can't open it from here.
Either of you buy anything from that Spike Chunsoft sale?
Yeah, I bought Way of the Samurai 3 and 4. for
Nice.
I have most of the
$5
stuff
or
that I want
$2.
already from Spike. Actually, let me check.
Just play 4.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
And I also bought Zenki Zero because that seems like a Dubious RPG of where it's interesting but not good.
Oh, the Dokapon JRPG spin-off is on sale for $20.
Oh,
I've never
good.
heard of any of those games.
So Dokapon Kingdom,
Yeah.
Yatsu, is like, what if Monopoly, but actively hateful?
Yeah.
So Monopoly.
So
and
and then
also
what
100
if
hours long.
Okay, and so then you get Dokapon Sword of Fury, and then the people who own Dokapon were like, okay, we want to make a JRPG that still has a board, like, the overworld is a board game. Who's going to do the mercenary works? Is NIS available? Nope, they asked for too much money. Okay, we're going to give it to Sting. And
Look,
so
I got
Sting
the blue-
made
I got
a
the-
Dokapon JRPG
Wrestler?
spinoff,
You got the Luger replica. Know what that
and
does?
it's a very
Wait, there's
weird.
no wrestler named Sting. Never mind.
It's the Riviera the Promised Land team making a Dokapon JRPG.
I don't know what either
It's-
of those are.
A very Yidra Union. Anybody?
I
own one of those.
that a
I've never
DS
played
game?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Idra Union. Yeah, so the Luger replica doesn't actually do anything. It just unlocks Steve in the shitty battle game that you unlock after
Oh yeah,
beating
which
the game.
you're gonna play a lot of.
No.
What?
No, the only good battle game is the Mercenaries.
You'll play a bunch of it as soon as you finish the Rexar campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to spend 40 hours playing bad Diablo
Yeah.
instead of playing 40 hours playing good Diablo. I made a sorcerer, I decided, for this season of Diablo 4.
Thorthor.
Thortherer.
Sorcerian. Oh, Sorcerian's
any-
just
yeah.
good.
Excuse me, Sting was my mom's favorite singer. That's not even a joke.
Hmm.
My mom had a crush on Sting. And the
all
police.
the talks of
Every
inflict sex
breath
for
you
dozens of hours.
take,
So, no,
every hand you make. Don't look up the fact that P. Diddy made a different version of that song.
Fucking spider. And now I'm
This
poisoned.
is very funny. Just makes me realize. Or it confirms to me that Chris sucks shit.
Yeah.
Just pointing down at the ground, shooting this thing, it just keeps grabbing him.
God. Yeah. Huh.
Well, you had to turn to the
Yeah,
right.
you know, I feel like the AK, giving you an AK in a Resident Evil game should be like a cool power thing, and
That's
instead
very
it's just like it's kind of a bad gun.
But you have it.
But I have it, and I might as well use it because here's my hot arbitrary water. Here's my hot tip for you. Here's my hot tip for you survival horrorists out there. Ammo is there for you to use it.
Yeah. Like, don't hoard ammo, especially in Resident Evil games.
Like, there are some Resident Evil games where you do need to conserve the good ammo. Like Zero and Remake. But, unless you're playing on hard, you can get away with a lot.
Huh.
Anyway. Huh?
What the fuck? So I wanted to find out, like, oh, right. I made a reference to Every Breath You Take. And I was making a reference to the fact that P. Diddy did a remix and redo version of it called I'll Be Missing You.
Oh, no.
And not only is Diddy's official YouTube account still up, the comments have not been disabled on every single song attached to his account.
Oh, no.
Enjoy.
Yep, anyway, Hunters. Also, I just realized that, yeah, in regular Code Veronica, this is the first time you see Wesker. Because you don't get the cutscene where Claire meets him.
Gasp.
Yeah. Hey, these are the things I know about. I've played a lot of Resident Evil games. Let me tell you about
Tell me Steve's blood type.
Isn't it A?
You don't actually know that, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh,
I guess I'll look this up.
sweetie.
Steve.
Aw.
Anime. I'll say this. I am not Japanese,
Oh,
and thus.
Oh, word?
Thus, the Southeast Asian Association of Blood Types with various superstitions about your personality.
My grandmother is a hardcore believer in it. I'll say that much.
I mean, my grandmother was a hardcore believer in crystals.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yep.
naturally.
She survived
Yes.
the war. Listen, if I grew up in the Weimar Republic, maybe I would stuff money under a mattress. That's entirely fair. Chris, if you grew up in the Weimar Republic, would you stuff money under a mattress?
No, I mean, if you're gonna do some World War II stuff, my grandmother was practicing how to shelter in a bomb shelter out of fear of being firebombed by the United States Air Force.
That my paternal
Wow, mine too.
my paternal grandfather was one of those bomber crews.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that
And
There-
my maternal
there-
grandfather
during her-
was
during
a
her
hotshot young
funeral,
biochemist who was pulled out of college to help work on Project Trinity.
cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't
The
talk, he never talked
the
about
unfortunate
war.
thing about that grandmother, she ended up finding an affordable. She's still kicking at 95.
Hell yeah.
She lives near a small-ish airport, and they do a yearly World War II retro air show, and it freaks her the fuck out. She can
Fair.
actually point out the different, I remember that one. That's the one.
You know what? Fair.
So,
But yeah,
Are
there
there people still alive you think that potentially hear the classic Stuka plane noise and just flip out, or are those people dead by now?
I mean, but I heard stories that at her funeral that she never told anyone from her, I guess they would be great aunt and uncle. Because I believe some of her family, some of my mom's cousins are still alive. And then there was the bit where my great uncle got in trouble with the SS because he was printing leaflets, anti-Nazi leaflets.
Yeah.
And they found him. And because he was a teenager, they didn't execute him. And instead they sent him to a labor camp, and then he got captured by the Russians.
Just a bad time
Jeez.
overall.
Yup.
What you say?
These fascinating stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to take the shotgun yet because it's a pain in the ass.
That was my grandmother living in fascism, but in Japan. And then my mother's stepfather, the person who I grew up calling grandpa, was Japanese Nisei American and has a lot of stories to tell you about what it was like to be in an internment camp. So, anyways, how's it like going through the Antarctica sequence a second time, but more fucked up?
Oh no, this is the Rockford Island sequence first.
Oh, this is Rockford Island. I sometimes forget that the ice filter is a
you
little
have
bit
to
different.
also do Rockford Island as Chris.
But also, I saw that like white powdery filter, and I thought, oh, that's ice, right? No,
Yeah, this is
that's
the
Rockford.
cryo containment room.
Because the Antarctica is going to be on fire when you play as Chris, right?
No, it's frozen. Like,
oh, it's frozen.
And then you have to go to the deeper levels, and for some
That's
reason
part
there's
that's
a
on
lab
fire.
area that looks like the Spencer Mansion again because.
Well, they have to do some sort of callback to the Spencer Mansion.
Yeah.
Remember when they did the was it 5 that had the weird
Yeah.
DLC that you went back to the Spencer
Lost in
Mansion?
Nightmares, where you go to a replica of the Spencer Mansion. Yeah.
It's
that
garbage.
DLC is cool.
No,
yeah,
it's
it's rough to play. I will say this as someone who has who played that game.
No, yeah, it's absolutely not great to play, but it was a neat idea. At least.
Anyway, the hunters in
conceptually.
this game don't fuck around. And I'm dead. Let's see how much progress I lost. Cool. I didn't actually lose that much progress. But, yeah. Do hunters ever not fuck around? You can deal with them in some other games.
And Revelations 1, I don't remember them being especially troublesome. I feel like they're kind of
I'm
just
pretty
fodder.
sure you can do, like, the counter in Revelations 1.
I just remember that entire sequence when you're the flashback when you're in the building, and that goes on for a long time, and you kill a ton of them.
Oh, that's right.
As a big man,
Parker.
Sure.
I hate that I know that name. I hate that I'm like, yeah, I remember this character.
No, I love it.
Yeah, no, these are the things I know.
It's crystallized in your head.
This is my use, you know.
The lore that's stuck in there in the back of your head.
It's great. I recommend it. Anyway, yeah, it's just great that the assault rifle doesn't stun enemies. Please do not burp directly into your microphone on my stream.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you don't.
I did. I just said I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway.
Ugh.
Also, the shotgun in this game's, like, surprisingly kind of bad.
Shotguns are either great or they're terrible.
Because, you know, like a Resident Evil shotgun, it'll usually do what you want it to. Against, against your mid-tier enemies, your hunters, and your lickers.
Liquor? I hardly know her.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, we're talking about old people for a long time, so I thought I'd throw in some good.
That's
old
okay.
humor.
My parents are kind of old.
Aren't we all old?
No, I'm still young and hip. Hey there, cool teens. You there, watching at home. Claire's bowgun is very bad in this game against anything that's
There
not a
is.
zombie. there anything else here, or is it just for that shortcut? That's right.
So you're just gonna keep powering through Code Veronica? I think it was 30 minutes ago you mentioned thinking about moving on to something else.
Oh yeah, I was gonna start Battle Brothers.
He's in too
Late for
deep, though.
that now.
I mean,
In too deep.
I could just. The problem is I
Yeah.
want to. Problem is I want to play that game on my own time, but now I'm like, well, I also want to stream it for the content, and so I've created a catch-22.
What's that?
Wait, is it a catch-22?
What's
Yeah,
a
because either way,
22?
I don't get to play the video game
Mm.
unless I'm streaming.
I feel like using catch-22 as a term has slowly petered out.
Not enough people.
Not
Know
enough
what it
people.
means exactly?
So
Oh, you know what? Never mind. That didn't stop people from using irony
yeah.
incorrectly for ever.
Or Orwellian.
Or literally.
Yeah.
Or. Oh, right. This. Is it another FPS wheel next? No, it's gonna be RPGs again.
Been a long time.
It's been a long time, but my time is finally here.
Time.
It's finally here. I can breathe like I could touch the sky. But I'm
Your Rod
not
Stewart is
gonna-
just miserable.
Let me tell you about Matthew Rory. I've talked to
Now
him
he
before.
could do a great, horrible Rod Stewart.
Yeah. I've talked to Matt Roy before. He is a very pleasant human being. All of my interactions with him have been positive. That one Warcraft stream we did, I think you can see me like get bowled over a little bit.
What's Matt Rory doing nowadays?
He works for one of those indie publishers.
Good for him.
I forget which one. The one that put out the hockey roguelike. Which is a real thing.
I believe you.
It's called Tape to Tape. It's a it seems neat? Question mark? But yeah, he does. I think he does like community and PR for them. And then I think this is the cutscene where Wesker shows up and fights Chris. No, not yet.
Yeah, that fight with Wesker and the Lost in Nightmare
Yep,
DLC.
that fight sucks.
It's doing it on your own is just the worst thing in the world because your AI partner won't do the thing that saves
There's
you.
a reason why in there's a reason why in RE6 they made your partner invincible.
I love how the agent. What's the nameless agent's name? He has a name.
Agent.
Ada's buddy.
Agent.
No, he has a name. I remember you told me he had an actual like God-given name.
Crunk.
No, it's the one that will teleport when she
Oh, does the... Oh.
Yeah, he has an actual name. Unless you managed to fool me really well.
I do not remember this.
But you might have. There's times when I say, I'll believe anything you say about this, and I mean that.
Fuck.
Is his name like Ryan or something?
It
was something very, very basic. Just
all right. I know what we'll do.
Jeremy.
When we
Chet.
As we sign off, we're gonna pick my mercenary company for 3 hits. All right. Let's see how far back we went. We went back too far. All right.
I was just looking into this. You might have gotten one over on me. I'm not finding a name for that guy. Congrats.
I
Past
don't.
Brayden.
Congrats, me. I'm very proud of you for. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, his name is Crunk. Because that's funny.
Oferky.
What are you gonna do with all that crunk inside your dunk?
Okay, let's.
What are you gonna do with
let's
all
see your
that
Battle
ass?
Brother.
All that ass inside those jeans.
Also, the gall of a developer making a game called Battle Brothers that is not about Space Marines is
Yeah.
Is impressive,
All right,
really.
so for this we have to pick an origin for our mercenary company. So there's the
Options.
tutorial one.
No.
There's default. Quick start, no advantages or disadvantages. Quick start in the south part where the expansion takes place. Trading caravan.
Deserters. I see deserters there.
You get 10% better prices for buying and selling, but you start with no renown and you gain renown. Peasant militia.
Deserters.
Peasant militia. You start with 12 poorly equipped peasants and you can take up to 16 men in battle at once.
Poorly equipped peasants,
But
say.
you cannot hire anyone who isn't a filthy peasant. Poachers.
Or would you want to hire anyone else?
Oath takers. Deserters.
Deserters.
Northern raiders. Anatomists. Dockville cultists. Manhunters. Beast slayers. Gladiators. Lone wolf. And random. So, what 5 do you think we should put on the poll?
Deserters.
The audience at home, I'll let you, or the people in my chat with me.
I would say deserters, peasants, band of poachers, anatomists, and the cultists.
Chris, do you have any preferences?
Those are good 5. Good spread.
Chris may have been taken by the ether.
Oh no.
Chris is eating somewhere into another mic, but not the one that connects into this chat.
Yeah.
All right. I think being a group of weird dissectionists is funny. Let's put at least one of the hard intros in there, huh?
Give me deserters.
I did. It's,
Okay.
let's see. Let's put in Lone Wolf just because that will be a very short stream.
Sure.
If
And
people...
I never do those in any game whatsoever.
Look, you start with a single experienced hedge knight and great equipment, but no money, and also you can't hire more than 12 people, and also if the main character dies, it's over. And then let's do Northern Raiders. Or do we want to do
Cultists?
Cultists? Yeah.
Cultists is fun.
All right. All right. The poll is up. You there at home, vote now on your phones. Text.
Did it suddenly become Eurovision?
Yeah, text your answer to T-Mobile code arbitrary. I like the idea that anatomists are just like
You just want to cut some people up and learn.
you just want to cut people up and learn. The mercenary work is incidental.
How else are you supposed to learn?
Gotta get inside bodies.
Yeah, that's right. With the power of the internet, you can vote. Beast slayers. You're a witcher, so you get worse prices.
Is that a thing in the Witcher games?
Manhunters,
People don't like them.
are you use slaves as your chaff. And yeah. Dockville will occasionally demand sacrifices from you.
Thanks, Fantasy Satan.
And then deserters, you start with decent armor but lower funds, and a noble house that wants to hunt you down. And also, you basically get free first initiative. So, yeah, some fun range of stuff here. But you know, hey, stinky peasants in the lead.
Come on, deserters.
Deserters one vote away from tying it up. Oh, but what if there were secret more votes? You two at home. Yeah. So this game seems neat.
We are just about there.
Alright. I think peasants are gonna take.
Yeah. If anybody comes at the last second, they're just going to make a tie, which you will then choose anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, peasants.
Alright, so we are the pig bladder.
Want to do a quickie
paladins.
just to show off what the game's like?
Yeah, we're the pig bladder paladins.
Dog woofs in appreciation of that.
Yeah. What should be the banner for the pig bladder paladins?
Is there anything there that's just mundane bullshit? I like that bear, that really bad bear.
Yeah, that
like that looks like a child drew it.
Yeah. How about this skeleton mermaid with her tits out?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, the pig bladder paladins. We're gonna play on veteran because this is strategic hell.
Yeah, you want to hate yourself.
And we're not gonna play on Iron Man because I haven't played enough of this game.
Also, I feel like Iron Man isn't hell.
Yeah. No,
Iron
Iron Man
stuff
is
having to deal with a bad situation.
It saves you. Anyway, we were a peasant militia, and we decided, what if we decided to become mercenaries and never have a highborn in our company?
Yeah. Fuck the rich.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway. Let's see, what kind of guys we got here? This guy is a fisherman. Look how cheap these guys are. Oh, we need Helmer because he's cheap. He's short-sighted. And greedy. Okay, nope, we're not bringing Helmer. Let's get Hjalmar. Because he's more expensive. Alright. Need in Ellenberg, about a day travel west of here. How many crowns are we talking about? I accept your offer, because we're peasants. And then... Alright, let's look at everyone's equipment. So, we got Leaf the Big, who's got a pitchfork and sackcloth. We got Rollo, he's got a pitchfork, but it's slightly sharper, and sackcloth. Got Rabe, he's got a sling staff. We got Landrick Tatterdemalion. He's got a scram sacks and a sackcloth. Got Eberhard. He's got a knife. Pitchfork. Knife. Net. Axe. Loot. Knife. Oh, this guy has an actual sword. As you may notice, none of them have real armor. This guy literally has nothing. This guy just has a net. So, we should probably buy some stuff. Actually, hold it, let's see how much...
With what money?
We have 100... Okay, our daily salary is 111 crowns. So... That one mission will cover everyone's wages for one day. So it's gonna be good. Anyway. Let's buy a knife and these bucklers, I guess. Because we're peasants. Alright. Anselm the Particular. Here's a knife. Here's a buckler. Go kill. He's ostensibly running away from his wife. He has a melee skill of 55. And we'll give you Landrick. Because he has a decent range defense stat. Anyway.
I want to see you kill people.
Yeah. Time to go this way. Hey, you remember Mountain Blade?
I've never played it before.
I'm surprised. Oh, look at those nomads. They'd probably fuck us up.
No, Rio, they're fine. Everybody's coming home.
Everyone, yeah. Listen, it's not like it's not like this game. All right. 130 crowns. All right, what's the job we can get here? Foul beasts. Sir Herman hasn't returned. 320 crowns. I accept your offer. All right. We're making bank today, boys.
Can't wait to spend all this money on booze and hookers.
All right, we're hiring this stinky man.
I won't live long enough to experience the effects of syphilis.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to follow these tracks. And, you know, hopefully there'll be dire wolves or something, or web nicks. Many web knicks. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Is this like vaguely historical, or is this like
no? This is fantasy. Alright. Let's see. How much is thrown at? 4 AP. Haha, take this, spider. You are netted. Hwaja! And this guy already has shit morale. Because we're peasants. We're gonna... A lot of these guys are gonna die, by the way.
You can only hope. I mean, that money does not... It's not much if you have to spread it out this many times.
Alright, you've got a loot. You're completely useless.
I'm just saying, what if they made a Dungeon Crawl Classics game that was nothing but a series of level 0 adventures?
Take that, spider!
I would be into that. I would play that.
Alright. I'm Roderick, eh? I'm Geralt. Oh, cool, they have eggs. Anyway, they're going to do the same thing to us that we did to them.
They're gonna net you.
They're gonna net me. Be gone! Alright. This is the guy we hired. He is more confident than my rabble. Alright, free ally. Slash. On Rolo. Nope.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Drowselmania might be red, so...
Yeah, it's a really cool, really ambitious Sega game, or a Square game. Squaresoft game when they were making a bunch of weird, cool, ambitious stuff. He doesn't have enough action points. Okay, the pitchforks take 6 AP. Take that, beast! Oh, we might lose Eberhard.
Hi, Eberhard. Eberhard.
Stab. Yeah! You get him with that sling, my boy. punctured that thing's eye socket. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Roderick.
This doesn't seem like hell.
This is literally the first mission, my dude.
I want you to suffer.
Oh, what else is new? This guy's just gonna punch guys. And so is this guy. Now this guy, you're just gonna play your lute. Chance to hit.
Yeah, this does have strong level 0 pieces of character.
Yeah. I mean, we did pick the Stinky Peasants.
Is this the first time you played this?
No. I played a little bit of it just to test it out. Let's say this is my second time with Battle Brothers. First time on stream. So it's gonna be great. Oh, Leaf the Big, no. He was so big. That's why we called him that. God. You ever see a guy and you're just like, wow, that guy's really big. What's his name? Leaf.
I'm the big guy.
Alright, 41% chance to hit. Let's go. You shitty ass peasant motherfuckers.
Like, and what if instead of these things spiders, they were just bird people?
Okay, what if they were beak men?
Yes.
And they went qua.
Yeah. And then instead of like the little like pitchforks and farmers regalia, there was somebody there that was just like, I have an awl because like I'm a laborer. There's a haberdasher in there.
Yeah.
I'm in Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Stop webbing my men.
Remember when Oprah's hands became unnaturally giant?
I do.
Rip Oprah.
Wait.
He made a
She
character
died,
named
did she?
Oprah.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. What did Oprah die? What happened?
No.
She might as well have by the time I was done with her.
Yeah.
Or him, I guess, at the end. She had gender bent.
Yeah, one of the... Yeah. Dungeon Crawl Classics. Very weird,
yeah.
rule set. Okay, we have one competent swordsman in our entire crew, seemingly.
You can do it.
I'm gonna get him! I'm gonna get him! I'll free you!
I'll tray you?
I'll free you. I'm gonna free myself. Oh, yeah, that's right. Run away. Run away. He'll chase you with his loot.
You actually won your first encounter?
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of guys. That's the secret.
How many of them died?
None yet. Oh,
that's
one.
good.
One died.
Only one?
I
I'm
mean,
expecting
yeah,
a little
this
bit
is
more of a
this
haul
is
than my
a
share.
starting area contract. I mean, this guy is literally, he's all fucked up. Who knows how many guys of mine will die, but by the time
Don't hope a lot.
the poison kicks in.
Yeah, they're not people. They're meat shields.
No, they're peasants. They're not real people.
Ugh. Oh no.
All right, punch that guy.
I feel like I could punch a spider pretty hard.
Could you punch a giant spider?
Yeah.
All right, we'll write that down for later. All right, so
No.
in the ring today, oh, we lost 2 people.
Good to have that in the back pocket.
Yeah, in the ring. All right, we got these guys 2 knives, and then we got the poison glands of the spider.
How does leveling work in this? Do people level?
There's experience gain.
Okay, I was gonna say, or is this like an equipment-based game?
No, it's both. So, as you can see, Leaf the Big. There's a perk tree.
Leave the big?
Look at this fucking perk tree.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Jeff Vogel, eat your heart out.
Well, Jeff Vogel long ago was like, no, I'm going to stop putting mechanics in my video games, but also my video games are text only, and... Anyway, 320 crowns. We're making our way up in the world. We could buy some shitty leather doublets.
Uh-huh.
And by that I mean they have one for 35 gold for buying it.
To black a very specific type of old armor?
Yes, a doublet.
Oh, a doublet, okay.
A doublet.
A doublet. One of my favorite singers, Michael Bublé.
You sacrifice 15 weak guys to make one strong guy. Is this that kind of game, Popsuda? Where it's just like Fire Emblem, where you're better off just having one very strong character clear everything.
Maybe Lone Wolf is good then.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Anything good here? You get this tunic. It doesn't have any protection. Anyway, the taxidermist, what if we paid the taxidermist and made some poison?
Love an RPG where a taxidermist is somebody you need to talk to.
Hey man, I can help you
Look at
preserve
this skunk
these-
I worked on.
Look at these specimens. Alright, and we're gonna buy these medical supplies. Because, methinks we'll need it, given how fucked up everyone is.
See, what if instead of this fake fantasy universe, this was in the weird fake fantasy America?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what they actually called the setting in DCC.
Oh, the not West Virginia?
Yeah.
Fucking great. Anyway, we're gonna give Punch Man armor.
I was saying, whoever made is that Goodman Games, they should consider trying to. I think DCC would be good dungeon crawl material for a video game.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Your loot is worth... It does 5 to 10 damage, as opposed to this knife, which does 15 to 25.
Does the loot have durability?
Yes, the loot has a durability of 2.
Yep. I'd say that's about right.
How many people can you bludgeon with it?
Before it's useless?
Like
About
1.
2.
Alright, who has good ranged? We'll give them the 1 sling staff. Okay, he has decent... He has a good range, so...
Oh, you mean a Hoopak?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. I see. Alright.
This is a game where the peasants sacrifice themselves for their heroes. Great.
New Dich as safely and quickly as possible. Alright. Alright, where's New Dich? About a day west by road. Oh, here we go.
Is it Nudik or is it Noidik?
Noordich. Okay, you're not gonna take the road?
It's faster this way.
Alright, well, we're just gonna... I think it would be funnier if I,
Bumble your way through it?
Yeah, if I bumble my way through it. Yeah, let's get 16 men, and that be our current goal. But yeah, thanks for the offer. I'm probably gonna stream...
Keep it going for a while.
Yeah,
3
I'm
hours,
probably gonna
yeah.
stop streaming this in a bit, because I've been going for a while, and I still gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh no, brigands. Don't worry about us, we're just ordinary peasants. We don't have any money to steal.
Definitely.
Oh no, orc hunters. We should help the trading caravan.
Okay.
I want to see what happens. Come on, there's 16 of us and 6 of them.
That's almost in your favor.
Listen, Hjalmar, he wants to punch an orc. Okay?
Where's Leaf?
Leaf is right here. He's still fucked up. He only has 22 hit points.
Is that bad?
Yeah. Alright, let's hide in some bushes. I know that's important. You can't tell where my expert ambush is coming from. See, look, and there's the caravan guards.
And they're so happy to see you.
Yeah.
What if they killed you after you killed the orcs?
I mean, that wouldn't be very nice. Alright, so I've played enough tactics games that what if I told you the answer is just to wait for them to come to you?
Yeah. Depends on whether or not they also have a bow.
They don't have a bow.
Say somebody playing an old RPG. They always have a bow.
Come on. Come and get me. Got Hjalmar here. He's gonna punch an orc. It did.
Nice.
Orc's hide armor is hit for 4 damage. You know, I'm gonna say something controversial.
Oh, wait, okay, let's tell this not racist.
I think these orcs might have better armor than us.
Never would have guessed.
Back, I say. All right. 37% chance. Let's go. Why are you guys so weak? It's like you're peasants or something. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this is one of those games where elevation matters a lot, huh? Oh, he's fucking dead. Okay.
Who died? Not Leaf.
I don't care. They don't have names. They're not people yet.
Leaf has a name.
Yeah,
And it's
See,
and a
this
nickname.
is the problem. Is you started to care about these people
I always cared about them.
when you should realize that once again, as we learned in XCOM 2, everyone is expendable.
I've forgotten his name. Our XCOM 2, our amazing ranger.
Take that, orc. Oh. Well. I think everyone's running away.
Your characters are there.
Mine.
Yeah. That morale check.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
We're
this
just
is supposed to be
little
hell.
sweet boys. We're just little guys.
There's another dead man.
I'm just a guy.
What happened to the guard?
They didn't engage the orcs
Oh, cool.
until
That's what you get
everyone
for
on
being-
my team had died. So we have
for being a
2
good
guys
person.
left.
Is Leaf one of them?
No, Leaf is long dead. Anyway, we're gonna.
Even one guy lives. It's still a success.
No, because then we reload our save.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't
keep more
reload your
peasants.
save. I'm making the rules up for your
Yeah.
feature. Can't escape. Oh no, they got raped.
What?
And they killed all of those caravan guards too, by the way. I thought we had them outnumbered. Anyway.
They had the high ground.
The pig bladder paladins trusted you to bring them to glory, riches, and women. Now they're all dead on the ground.
No, it's okay. Reset the universe. It's cool.
Anyway. It's a shame about the pig bladder paladins. Good thing that
them
was...
looking at that caravan and going, should we help? And then Leaf thought
Nope.
for a moment.
Oh
and then
god,
said,
they're chasing
no.
us now. Yeah, no, it's just... It's like, oh yeah, that... Oh god.
We shouldn't engage.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody lived that time. You drove them off. They chased you. The caravan made it to the city.
Yeah.
Win-win scenario.
Alright, let's talk the money.
Congratulations.
Alright. Sans dot. Alright, this guy is... He's another brawler. We can customize people's outfits here. We don't have any money.
I don't think any character. They have to live long enough for you to care about them before they get customized.
That's right. Do you have any arms or armories? Any gambusons?
But a good hauberk.
Yeah, a hauberk. Alright, let's see. About a day to the southeast by road. Oh. Just have to go this way. It's fine.
Alright, by the way, I've confirmed that Joku is in fact still playing a video game.
Oh, good. Alright, I'll raid him once we
just
cash this in. And then,
learned my lesson that time we did that and he was done.
So I think the way we'll do this is we'll check in with the pig bladder paladins.
Yeah.
Because I want to play this off stream. I know.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how far they've come along if anybody ever actually makes it.
See if anyone makes it.
Or if like 20 sessions in you're still like, but no, these people have names.
No, listen, I just hired
Everybody's
this guy.
expendable.
His name's Jerry. No landed nobility allowed. Just guys named Leaf the Big.
No name with more than 2 syllables.
Too hard to pronounce.
No.
Yeah.
Makes things more complicated.
No.
Fancy.
Those are for fancy people. Alright, 240 crowns. We did it.
There you go. Hurrah!
Hurrah
Huzzah!
for the pig bladder paladins.
Alright.
It's a great name. Alright, gonna raid Joku.
Alright. See you later.
All right, have a
Alright,
good night.
see ya.